What's up, guys? Man, I look really beat down. Okay, I've been a busy little bee today. Like, I have not stopped. So, I watched some of the modulars on my Strength Academy videos that I purchased. So, I did a monthly purchase just so I could see, because there's a 3.0 and a 4.0. So, everything that they were saying about TVA and breathing technique made such a huge difference. And even in it, she talked about the lower abdominal pooch. She was like, do you have a lower abdominal pooch? And she showed her before and after. And it looked just like mine. So, from what I gathered so far, part of it has to do with breathing. And from what she explained, there were several different explanations for the lower abdominal pooch, but I believe I have overdeveloped or whatever. I'm upper ab dominant. That's what I'm trying to say. So my upper abs tend to take over when breathing, and if I'm breathing in and out, I tense them in. And even if I'm doing a vacuum and I blow out, I tend to tense my upper abs. And you can tell, like, if I'm doing a vacuum, right? Let me see if I can tilt this a little bit. Most people's upper ab right here sucks in really deep. Mine literally goes nowhere. And you can feel my abdominal wall right here. And I do have very prominent, like, 4-pack. It does take a little bit longer for this around my belly button to come in, but I can pretty much maintain a 4-pack year-round. But look, see the pooch? That's what I'm talking about, right there. But if I'm doing a vacuum, and I've eaten today, I get that, but if I'm doing a vacuum, like, that's what my vacuum looks like. And everything through here is so hard. But if you look at other people's vacuums, it's like their entire abdominal wall sucks in. And it's like mine just goes boop. So, anyway, I went through a vacuum workout, a stomach vacuum workout that I'm going to be doing every morning. And I'm going to finish watching those modules on breathing and try to work on my breathing and how I'm breathing and not engaging my upper abs as much. I have also decided to take out any sort of abdominal work. So at the end of my workouts, I've been doing kind of like a mini pump workout for shoulders, glutes, abs, and calves. So I've taken out the abs and calves, and the only stuff that I'm going to be focusing on from this point forward for at least the next couple of months is going to be breathing technique and vacuums. So vacuums every single day. The vacuum workout that I found was like 4 to 5 minutes long. So I'm going to do it first thing in the morning when I wake up. I had been doing vacuums, but not in the same way that she's kind of taught it with the breathing technique and everything. And not consistently, right? But I want to do it consistently because I really do want to make a difference in this lower abdominal area. And also from the side when I pose, I would like for everything to be flatter. So, which is really weird because I, to be honest with you, don't, other than, throwing in some abs here and there into some of my workouts, it's not like I really focus on abs or even kind of do them hardly at all. So maybe it's just, me engaging my upper abs so much from just my other workouts, and that's how this has happened. But everything she was explaining made so much sense, and I was like, okay, now I finally have an answer as to what's going on here. It's not my digestion, it's not my food, I'm upper ab dominant, which has made my lower abs weaker, and in turn my TVA weaker. So, there's that. Also today, I have been redoing our back deck. I want to make it kind of like a little sanctuary for us. I bought some really nice little patio furniture. I bought a fire pit. And because it's on a deck and I do have a rug down, I bought a fire retardant mat. So that's out there. I put some lights out there. It looks so nice and so peaceful. So I'm really going to start enjoying that more. And then I cooked some food because we are kind of changing up my meal plan a bit. And I sent Ryan my thoughts. He's at work right now. So once I get the okay from him, I'll kind of discuss that with you guys. So I cooked some more food. And then I cleaned up. We have a closet downstairs that was a mess. I cleaned it out and reorganized it. Ryan had a bunch of like printed shirts that he had made that he's... Anyway, Ryan had a bunch of those shirts. I reorganized those because those were in a gigantic box and just all thrown in there. So I organized those. And he's still at work. I don't know when he's coming home. But if you see my room, it is a wreck. I have so much stuff, guys. I'm really, honestly, kind of ashamed at the amount of stuff I have. Like, I shouldn't need or want for anything with everything I've got. Behind me, I have a plethora of perfumes. I have different purses, Jordans, Kate Spade, Swarovski crystal handbags. Some of them are little cheap little bags. And I've got some Louis over there. I have some YSL and some other designer bags back here. Like, I've got Coach over there. It's ridiculous. I have 2 dressers full of stuff. This all has leggings in it. Leggings, shorts. I've got stuff over here. There's leggings here, underwear, more leggings, blah, blah, blah. I have a closet in there with stuff. I have this dresser right here, which has sports bras, socks, t-shirts. My nightstand has more sports bras in it. Like, who needs this much stuff? So, and then I've got my closet, like, that I don't even wear half of this stuff. Now, some of the jackets and stuff I do wear, but I still have, like, business attire from when I worked in the corporate world years ago. I left the corporate world in 2015. So, it's been a minute. But I still have, like, my slacks and some business like blazers and stuff like that, but I'm just too scared to get rid of them. I feel like I'm gonna need them, and maybe I should just keep like 3 pieces, right? Like a pair of black pants, a pair of brown pants, and something like that. And I've thought about doing the Steve Harvey thing where you just need like these 5 pairs of pants and you can mix and match. You need these 5 shirts and you can mix and match. Like, I thought about doing that, but that's spending more money, and I have a shitload of stuff in there. Not to mention the amount of fucking Jordans that I have that are filled up in here, on this side of the wall, right here. It's ridiculous. I have high heels in there. I've got high heels in boxes over here. Oh. Yeah. So, it's such an undertaking, but I've already done so much today. I don't know if I want to do it this weekend. I may try to do. And on top of all of that, I have a shitload of makeup in there. Guys, I love makeup. I'm a girly-ish tomboy. That's what I like to say. But some of it I do not use. Like, I've got Jeffree Star palettes that are unopened, and I love Jeffree Star. If I get rid of those, you know I'm serious. I don't know if I can, because I love Jeffree Star, and I love those palettes. His makeup is phenomenal. I just need to get rid of some stuff, guys, and I'm not doing well with it. Since he wasn't home, I was going to try to go through this drawer, this stuff, and these dressers, this dresser, and then my cubbies off to the side. Some of my cubbies are some of my Kobe's have my competition heels in them. But to be honest with you, I've got like 10 pairs of those motherfuckers. I mean, it's ridiculous. I will tell you this, though. I'm not getting rid of any of my purses. Even though I don't even really carry purses that much, it's a thing for me. Like, my purses are a thing. I've got my Jordan purses. I have my YSL. I've got my Jordan backpack. What designer is this? Classic cloth. I love this bag. Like, there's just some I'm not going to get rid of. So, I gotta figure out what I'm doing, though. However, I've done a lot of work today already. I don't know that I'm prepared to start this undertaking, because the thing about me is if I'm going to start it, I want to finish it today, right? And when I say finish it, I mean finish everything. I mean finish all the drawers, finish the closet, finish the bathroom. Like, that's the type of person I am. Like, I'm not going to do it and then stop halfway through. Like, I'm going to do it all the way through, or I'm not going to do it at all. So, on that note, I'm not going to do it at all today. I'll probably carve out time next week to do it. Saturday or all day Sunday. We'll see. So, that's where we're at on this Sunday, guys. Let me show you the back deck. It looks super cute. Pay no attention to that. I'm getting rid of that. That's going to be given away tomorrow. But look at that. And I have lights. Got my little fire pit. I love it. This is going to be my little sanctuary spot. What's up, guys? Good morning. It is Monday. Man, I'd hoped, since it was technically a holiday, there would be less traffic on the road, but whatever. I'm headed to Greenbrier to try to take care of this dumbass ticket I got. So I'm going to see if they'll let me do online traffic school. If they won't let me do online traffic school, I'm just going to end up paying it and being like, can I just pay it then? I don't know. They got to look at my driving record. I have to get approved anyway, so who knows? Yeah, anyway. So, I wanted to kind of have a chat with you guys about my training routine and some of the things that we've changed up in my nutrition. So, I've mentioned this over the past couple of videos that I'm really trying to move to, like, more whole food ingredients. So, if I can do, like, a single ingredient food, I want to move more towards that. Now, look, I know in this day and age, like, that is hard. So, I don't expect to, like, just give up everything. But I'm going to do everything I can to, like, either make my own stuff or move to those minimal ingredient foods. So, so some of my foods in my diet have changed to accommodate that. So we've taken out the yogurt. I was going to make my own yogurt, but at the same time, I'm like, I just want to take it out. I can move to something that's like a single ingredient food, like a meat source. So we've added in lamb and we've added in bison. And then I'm also having beef and chicken. And then right now, I've not taken out I've taken out all of my protein powder except for at my last meal. But today, I'm going to try something different other than my protein ice cream. So I'm going to do kind of what I was doing during contest prep and do kind of like an egg white waffle made with rice flour. Also, in one of my meals, I have turkey bacon. I'm going to keep that in. I know that's not a single ingredient food, but I'm going to keep that in. So I'm either going to have turkey bacon, turkey sausage, or chicken sausage. And then in one of my meals, I have a muffin. I have 2 muffins, but those are homemade muffins. Again, we added that on Friday, so I ended up making muffins on Friday with applesauce, eggs, and flour. Baking soda, baking powder, right? So that's it. That's all that it had in it. Let's see. So at my last meal, which is usually my protein ice cream, and you guys know I love it, and I don't plan on cutting those out completely. Like, I'm gonna have some made, and if I want it, I'm gonna have it. But I'm gonna try, once again, like I said, to stick to single ingredient foods or whole foods, that type of thing. So I made this contest prep. I made waffles with rice flour. You can use any flour. I also have coconut flour and almond flour, and I may switch it up. Whoa, there's something in the road. So it's egg whites, a 1/4 cup of rice flour, pumpkin, and just spices, right? Like if I wanted a pumpkin flavored, I would put pumpkin spices in it. Now if I want like an apple pie flavored, I'll use some of the apple sauce that I have, and I'll put apple pie spice in it, right? So I'm gonna try that today again and see how I like it and how it works out, and just kind of go from there. But like I said, I'm just gradually trying to do this. I'm also almost done with all of my almond milk that I have bought.
In 1 mile, keep right to merge onto I-65 North toward Louisville.
Maps on because I have no clue where I'm going. So I'm gonna start making my own almond milk. I have my almond milk maker, or my nut milk maker as they call it. So yeah, I just kind of want to move to more whole food things, not only to see if that kind of helps like my belly, but to just kind of see how I feel as well. And I already know that I'm probably gonna feel a lot better. So there's that. Next item I wanted to discuss was my TVA, my transverse abdominis. So I mentioned to you guys yesterday that after doing all the research, watching all the stuff on this Strength Academy that I bought into, I am upper ab dominant. And I've also, since learning that, been watching a lot of videos on breathing and how I need to not be a chest breather, but also not flare my rib cage. I already this morning did vacuum work. I did a 5-minute vacuum workout. So I did that this morning, and I'm going to do that every single day. Like, I'm committed. I know I have said, like, I'm going to do blah, blah, blah. And I'm still sporadic with it, but, like, I'm fully committed to this. Like, I need to do something different here. And also, I'd noticed within the past year, like, whenever I go to do a crunch, even right now, my abdominal wall shakes, right? And I know it's not my I think my TVA is weak. I don't think my entire core is weak. Meaning, I don't think my RA is weak or my obliques are weak or anything like that. I really just think it all has to do with my TVA. So I am actively working on strengthening it and making this better. I have 5 months until I start a prep again. Jeez, car. Yeah, I have 5 months until I start a prep again. So I really need to make some changes within these next 5 months. Another thing I'm also going to do is, I don't normally do this in an off season. Sometimes I don't even normally do this in a contest prep, but I am going to start wearing a waist trainer. So I'm going to start wearing a waist trainer for at least 4 hours a day. If I can do longer, I will. And to be honest, I don't like wearing waist trainers because I like to have my stomach showing. I don't like to just have a waist trainer on all the time. But if it's going to help me, then I'm going to do it. So I was watching one of Sid Gillen's videos, her after Olympia win, and she talked about doing the things she needed to do.
Go past this light, then use the right lane to keep right to merge onto I-65 North toward Louisville.
Need to do every day to make yourself the best you can be. And she talked about doing vacuums, which I had already planned. I'd already researched all this stuff anyway before she even talked about that. She talked about wearing a waist trainer and how, no, she doesn't think that, you know, it's a huge game changer, but if it can give her that 1%, she wants that 1%. And I'm the same way. If it can give me 1%, I want the 1%. So I've got it.
In about 2.5 miles, take exit 98 onto US 31W toward Greenbrier.
Come on, Chuck. So anyway, I've got my waist trainer laying out, and I am going to start wearing it for a minimum of 4 hours a day, longer if I can. Another thing I'm also going to do, and I usually only do this during contest prep time again, is use my buns of steel and abs of steel.
In 2 miles, take exit 98 onto US 31W toward Greenbrier.
Working out or not, I'm going to be putting on the buns of steel and abs of steel. Okay? So, I'm going to see, like, I'm going to try to document everything and see the changes it makes, if it makes any at all. And it may not do a thing except for moisturize my skin. I don't know. But I, again, want to do everything I can to make myself the best I can be. And if it can help, I'm going to try to do it. So let me get off of here with you guys because I'm starting to get into some traffic and you guys know I get road rage. Alright guys, well, that's all paid and taken care of. I've got to do driving school now, which is going to be so much fun. 4 hours out of a day, but whatever. I'm getting off at the Goodlettsville exit, which I was getting off at this exit anyway. I'm going to stop and run my car through the wash and then head on home. I didn't get cardio done this morning, but by the time I left, Ryan wasn't even up. This fool will be sleeping late these days, missing meals, all kinds of stuff. So, run my car through the wash, and then I'm going to head home. I'm going to do some cardio, and I'm going to do HIIT cardio today. That is another thing that I'm changing. I'm taking up the intensity of my cardio sessions. So, I really want to maintain a lower body fat in this off season, and I am doing a good job of that. Like, if you see in my check-in videos and stuff, it's not that I have cellulite or anything anywhere. I don't, but I just want to stay tighter, you know what I mean? So that's where we're at. I am going to do a separate video on my workout today. So I am going to be filming it and uploading it and giving you guys kind of like breakdown and run through and probably voiceovers. So that'll be on a separate video. Alright guys, so Ryan is out running some errands. He should be back by like 12:30, 12:40. But dude, pause. I'm most likely getting these extensions taken out today. In the past like 24 hours, I've had 4 come out, and it's literally looked like it has broken off part of my hair. Like, I've had some come out in the past, but it's not like pulled hair out with it. I mean, little bits here and there, but I'm talking like it's pulled hair out. So I sent it to Ryan, my hairdresser Ryan. And he was like, let's try to get these out. Can you come see me today? And I was like, are we going to put the sew-ins in? And he was like, do you want them in? Like, maybe we should give your hair a break. And I'm like, okay, let's just give it a break. But if my hair looks like trash, like, I have a show coming up, and I'm not trying to look, like, bald-headed. So I'm trying to coordinate with him now on doing that. I was really hoping to have today to come back home and just chill and relax with Ryan the rest of the day because we've been on the go. And our meeting with Eugene and Heather was like 3 hours yesterday. So we've just been on the go a lot here lately, and it's like, whatever. Anyway, I'll let you guys know what happens. Alright guys, well, I am heading to get the extensions taken out. I have no clue what hairstyle I'm gonna have once we get done. Ryan, my hairstylist Ryan, was like, don't freak out. Like, you're gonna have some shedding and stuff because, you know, you've not been able to brush, you know, whatever. I said, I'm not freaking out, I get that, but, you know, I don't want half my hair to be broken off, pretty much. So, he was like, well, let's just get them out and see. And then I was like, look, you've only been doing a partial full on my hair. So, if need be, can we touch up some of the other roots? And he's like, well, you know, I've touched up a pretty good bit, even where some of your extensions were. And I was like, all right, look, let's just get in and take these out and see what my hair looks like, and we'll go from there.
In about 2 miles, turn right to merge onto US Route 31E bypass south.
Sorry, I had to turn the maps on because it is 4:24 and traffic this time of day, no matter where you're at in Nashville, is insane. So I was like, all right, take me to the fastest route. Anyway, here's the thing. I was looking back on some of my contest pictures with my short hair. I really did love the short hair look, but I miss having long hair. So, if I have to cut it, I have to cut it. I do have the sew-in extensions, but he was like, are we gonna just take these out and put the sew-ins in? If so, like, how long is that gonna take? And he was like, well, 3 hours. And I was like, He was like, you know, it might be good to give your hair a break. So I'm like, okay, well, let's just focus on taking these out today. And depending on what my hair looks like, we'll just go from there. If it looks really bad and I need these put in, we'll have to figure out a time to get them put in before next weekend. Because next weekend, there's a show that Ryan and I have to be at on the 25th and 26th. So, I'm not trying to walk into these shows with half a head of hair, but we'll see. It's gonna be okay. Like, I need to get these taken out. I've been needing to get them taken out, but, you know, they were doing fine up until this week, honestly. And it was like every time I brushed my hair, one came out. And then yesterday I was brushing my hair and like 2 came out. This morning I was brushing my hair, 2 more came out. But it came out with like lots of extra hair attached to it. And I was like, this is breaking my hair off. Like, this is not good. So, yeah. So, anyway, I guess we'll see what my hair looks like once I get this head of extensions out. I will jump back on with you guys after I'm done. Hopefully it's not crazy. I guess we'll see. Alright guys, well that took way longer than expected. And my hair feels so thin. And it is thin. Like, I pulled it back. I know when I pulled it back in a ponytail before, I've had more hair than this. So he said he could put the sew-ins in Saturday if I wanted. I told him I was gonna let him know by Thursday. I'm gonna think about it because I may just give my hair a break for a while. Because I'm wanting it to get longer on its own anyway. So, yeah. Yeah. It's just so, it feels so thin right now. And I have thin hair anyway. Yeah. I may just end up waiting a while. What's up, guys? Good morning. It is Wednesday. I am heading into my studio. Ugh. Look at this poor little hair. So, here's my dilemma. I'm gonna ask Ryan, my hairstylist, about it today. He said, hey, you know what? I'm free Saturday. I'm not doing anything. If you want the wefts put in, I can put them in. But my hair is like to here, right? My hair was to here when we put the extensions in. And I know my hair has grown since then. But, and it's so thin right now because he put the extensions in so good that the hair was coming out, but the glue pieces were still stuck into my hair. So we had to like scrape to get them out. So what happens with that? It pulls some of your hair out. And I have thin hair already, but not this thin. So I was just so tired last night. Like that was so unplanned. But I was just like, okay, I'll Cash App you and I will let you know about Saturday by Thursday. So I'm going to message him today and be like, hey, look, if we put these wefts in, is it going to hurt my hair anymore? Because I'm okay with not having them in for a bit if it is going to allow my hair time to recover and get better. Because my ultimate goal is to grow my own hair out, not to keep using extensions over and over and over, right? So yeah, as soon as I get to the studio and I kind of get some things unpacked and ready to go, because I've got some mats in the back I'm going to be putting out, I'm going to shoot him a text message and be like, hey, question. If we put the wefts in, it's 2 100-gram wefts. If we put the wefts in, is it going to like hurt my hair anymore? Because I just know that it has damaged my hair. My hair is thin, all that kind of stuff, right? Like even when I put it in these little, like these little ones are so little. Like I know what my hair was before, and it was not this thin. Like my ponytail is like, it looks sad. And before I did have some density to it, a little bit, right? But, I don't know. So, I'm going to ask him if I need to wait. I'm totally okay waiting till closer to even showtime to put extensions in my hair. So and like I said yesterday, even looking back at some of my pictures with the short hair, I want longer hair because I want to do more stuff with it. But the short hair looked good. Like it didn't look bad. I actually kind of liked the look. So I just thin hair I got going on right now is sad. I mean sad. Like, yeah. So that's where we're at on the hair situation. Today is a non-training day. I'm really enjoying this training split, and I am actually really surprised at my recovery during it, because I am technically training glutes, legs, really, 4 days a week, 2 days back to back, a break in between, 2 days again. And I'm pushing myself, so yeah, I don't know. I am really enjoying this split right now, so I feel like I'm making progress. It's manageable, it works with my schedule. So yeah, guys, all right, I'm gonna get in here and I'll check back in with you guys in a bit. I got cut off because I had a FaceTime client call in. But anyway, I got super ahead on everything. I don't have clients until, well, I've got 2 more clients left. One of them should have been here by now. I don't know where she's at. I'm about to text her. But I should be able to get home by like 12:15. And I don't have clients again until 3. So I won't leave until like 2:50. So I'm going to go home and I'm gonna do my nails and my toes. I did talk to Ryan about my hair. He said, look, like, your hair's not damaged. He said it probably feels thinner because I did have to blend it with the hair. So, you know, I cut some stuff, whatever, right? So I said, okay, put me down for Saturday at 12:30 and we'll get these wefts put in. So hopefully that'll be okay. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm so happy I got ahead on everything. So I can go home and kind of chill out for a little bit. I think I'm gonna, man, like, this is the first time I've been able to do this, and I don't have to train today. I don't have cardio today, none of that. So I'm gonna do my nails and my toes, and then what I'm probably gonna do also, I'm still gonna be working, so I'm gonna log on to my app on the computer, and I'm gonna go ahead and start creating packages, because like I said, next year, anyone that signs up January 1 and on is gonna be put on automatic billing. So, and I am increasing my prices, but after talking to Eugene and Heather, which by the way went really, really well, I think I'm going to be increasing my prices more than what I had planned on. Not all of the packages across the board. My online training will probably stay at what I had planned on, but my in-person stuff is going to go up. Probably, I don't know, 25%. More than 25%, yeah. Almost 50%. It's going to be going up. So, anyway, guys, that's it for now. Alright, guys, I'm headed back to the studio for my afternoon clients. That was a good little break. I actually got a lot done. I didn't get to work on my program packages, but I got some food that I needed to get cooked up for the next couple of days. I was able to make my homemade almond milk. I made it a little too sweet, but this was my first time making it, so all in all, I'm not upset with how it came out. Let's see. I got my nails and my toes done, and I was able to touch base with a couple of online clients and get some work done on yeah, all in all, that was a pretty good break. And in the midst of all that, I was watching a movie at the same time. So, what did I watch? On Netflix, I watched It's What's Inside, which was a pretty good movie. Not gonna lie, pretty good movie. At first, I was kind of like, man, what am I watching here? This is gonna be stupid, but it was not stupid. So, anyway, I'm struggling to get my seatbelt on, so I'm gonna talk to you guys later. What's up, guys? Good morning. It is Thursday, and it is freaking cold this morning. Poor Buffy's over here shaking. I don't have their jackets out yet because, to be honest, Friday it's supposed to be, what the heck, or over the weekend it's supposed to be up in the 80s again. Like, what the hell? But it's like 30 something, 40 something. It's pretty chilly this morning. I'll have my little heater on. Anyway, I'm heading in early. It's 8:48. Because that orange suit I finished, I think I told you guys, she wanted some more crystal clear stones added to it. So I pretty much got it all done yesterday except for one triangle. So I'm heading in to finish that up to make sure I have it done. So I don't have to worry about trying to get to the studio early Friday to do it, because she's supposed to come back Saturday to pick it up. So anyway, I haven't done cardio or anything like that. So my plan is to go in, finish that right triangle so I can get it taken care of, and what else am I trying to say? Then see where I'm at and either train or do cardio. Most likely it's going to be cardio, because cardio is just 20 minutes. And then I'll probably train on my break that I have from 12:30 to 3. So, yeah. And then that will pretty much be it for me for suits, I'm guessing. So now what I do is, once kind of the season is over with for suits, I kind of go into a mode of getting together some pre-made bases, like base suits, and then coming up with and starting work on like stone designs and stuff for those suits to get ready to sell next year. And I do still have some leftover stock from this year. A lot of times I'll do an end of the year sale, but I'm not going to do that this year. Those suits are just going to go into my pre-made suit stock for next year, because those suits, to be honest with you, I'm not quite sure why some of them haven't sold, because they are beautiful and they're pretty much completely covered. So I'm not putting those on clearance. Someone at some point will appreciate them and buy them. So I also redid my pricing yesterday on a lot of my stuff. I need to try to go in on my website and update my pricing on it as well. And then I still have to go in and create packages for next year. And I'm going to try to do this a little at a time on my off days, but I feel like I will get the majority of this work done on Thanksgiving break, because I'll be off the entire week. I'll be home with family. Oh, bird. Holy shit. I almost just nailed a pigeon. The pigeon was just chilling in the middle of the road as I was coming up on it. Oh. Anyway. What an eventful morning. What a way to raise my cortisol levels this early. Anyway, I'll be home for a week. I won't be with clients. I always let my clients know I take a week off for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I go to Alabama and I spend that with my family. So I have a feeling during that week I will be getting a lot of the package stuff worked on and done. So anyway, guys, I'm here. I'm gonna get inside and I'll check back in with you later. What's up, guys? Happy Friday. I'm in a pretty good mood today. I ended up having to cancel on my clients yesterday afternoon from like 4:30 on. I had such a bad like allergy attack. Like my eyes started swelling. I was coughing. I was sneezing. It was not a good look at all. So yeah, there's that. Some of them, I mean the majority of them were able to reschedule to today. I had quite a bit of openings this afternoon anyway. So there's that. But I'm doing much better today. I feel much better today. I did another check-in with Ryan. I feel so much better about my physique now. I was having some major like stomach bloating and gas issues. I just felt off. So I knew it really wasn't anything I was eating, because everything that I eat is pretty easily digestible. But man, for like ever since we had gotten or went to Panama City, like something has just been off with my gut. So I found this supplement that's like a probiotic, a prebiotic. It's got digestive enzymes in it. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. I'll try to add it to my Amazon storefront so you guys can see that. But then I also added in Bloat Blast and Pro Cleanse from Zhao. Like I said, I don't even know if I'm still with Zhao. My new contact has been very unresponsive. I'm almost thinking about reaching out to my old contact and being like, yo, what's up? Because she was great. My new one, not so much. Like I said, anyway, all three of those together, I feel like have got my digestion back on track. Like whatever was going on, it's fixed now. I'm not bloated. I'm not gassy. I feel so much better. Yeah, and it's not that I was constipated. Like, I was going to the bathroom, like, just fine. But, it was just, I was so off and it was so uncomfortable. So, yeah, I got that back on track. I'm going to do that for the rest of the month. Like, I'm just going to finish the bottles out. And then I'm going to go down to just the Pro, Pre, and Digestive Enzyme combo that I got. And see if that kind of levels everything out. So whatever was going on, fixed. I feel so much better. Weight is holding steady at 140. I was 140 on the dot this morning when I woke up. I did another little check-in with Ryan because I was just so unhappy with my check-in last week. I made a post about this. I feel like I've got body dysmorphic disorder setting in right now. Like, I do not like my check-ins. I don't feel good about them. I don't feel like I'm making progress. I look back at last year's and I'm like, these were so much better. You know, different suit, different lighting. Ugh. I tried to do the check-in that I did today. We didn't do with the black backdrop setup. We did against our washing machine and dryer doors, because I had found a check-in from last year that I did in front of those and I wanted to compare them. So yeah, I'm not feeling good about things. And I know it's really honestly in my head, but I'm struggling mentally right now. And sometimes, like, I'll see myself in the gym and I'm like, okay, what are you talking about, girl? But then I see my check-in pictures and I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know? Like, it does not make sense. So, anyway. Alright, guys. I'm pulling up at my studio. I got a client that's here early. He's one I had to cancel on yesterday, so I'm going to get him in and situated. And I will check back in with you guys later. Oh, I'm getting my wefts put in tomorrow, too. Alright, guys. I thought I would do a voiceover and do this check-in. To be honest, I have been super self-conscious and not feeling really good about my check-ins at all. I wanted to do one right here in the natural lighting in front of this because I had found one from last year, and I just think I looked so much better last year. Ryan says it's all in my head, but body dysmorphia is not doing me any favors. I'm going to do a full video on off-season and seeing yourself in different lighting. I'm usually pretty good about this type of thing because I've done it for so long, and I can bring myself back to reality, but don't get me wrong, I'm still in reality, but I'm just struggling really hard with feeling like I'm not making any progress, and I just thought I would put that out there. What is up, guys? Good morning. It is Saturday. Heading into the studio. I've got morning clients, and then I'm heading at 12:30. I have an appointment to get my wefts put in, and we'll see how that goes. Super tired, man. I've already got clients checking in this morning, so I've been kind of working on that while I've been getting ready. Also, yesterday and last night, I spent some time putting in packages that I will now start with automatic billing with people. So I've got that in the works. I still have to create my contest prep packages done. I also have my one-on-one packages done. I am now working on, I'll be working on my online client packages. You pulled out in front of me, so speed up. I'm trying to decide if I want to put, I don't think I want to put posing clients in there. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. So it's just going to be my one-on-one, and I'm going to offer a monthly with a 3-month commitment. A 3 months, a 6, a 9, a 12, and that's it for contest prep. For one-on-one sessions, it's either 8 sessions, 8, 12, 16, 24, or 100 sessions at once, which is a really great deal, honestly. And I've got things set up to where I can take payments weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, so I had to create completely separate packages for those, for each one, right? So if you buy 8 sessions, I had to create an 8-session monthly, weekly, bi-weekly, and then just 8 sessions and done. I had to do the exact same for the contest prep, to where if people want to pay weekly, monthly, or bi-weekly, they can. If they choose the monthly option or the month-to-month option, it's at least a 90-day commitment. So I've just got to go in and put in all of my online options, and I should be done with creating my packages from there. So again, any client that signs up from January 1 moving forward is all going to be on automatic billing. They all have to give a 30-day notice of end of services, and if you do a month-to-month have to commit to 90 days. So, there's that. And I did increase my prices on everything. Everything except for I even did it with my online coaching. Yeah. So my prices are going up on everything. So if you've ever thought about working with me, you may want to get in now before January 1 hits, because not only are my prices going up, but I'm also moving to complete automatic billing on everything. So anyway, I'm here. I should have a suit client coming in to pick up a suit in 15 minutes. So let me get in here and get settled. All right, guys, hair is done. New extensions are put in, and I am out of here. 2:41. I should be home by 3 o'clock, which is actually what I told Ryan. I was like, I hope to be home by 3. So there we go. I don't have as much hair in this time, so it's like not as thick, but honestly it feels more like my actual hair, like with the density and everything. So I kind of like it. So there we are with that. Hair is done. This week has been good. I felt so much better, like bloat wise. Don't get me wrong, my body dysmorphia is still like playing tricks on me with, you know, everything I'm dealing with, like just with, you know, being at a higher body fat percentage, whatnot, all that kind of stuff, right? It just is what it is. I don't know why I seem to be struggling with it so much this time around. Like last year, I didn't really struggle with it at all. I was like, hell yeah, I'm making gains, I'm curvy, all this kind of stuff. And this year, I'm like, meh. Maybe it was because my off season kind of got started off to like a poor start, I would say. Because, you know, I was sick and then I got injured and it was like one thing after another. I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it. But anyway. So, oh shit, stop sign. Anyway, could be that. I don't know. And I keep going back and forth on when I should compete. Should I take longer? Do I need longer to like bring these glutes up to where I want them to be? All this kind of stuff. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Part of me just kind of wants to, you know, hit the Master's Gambit, I call it, because it's, you know, you have Universe, you have Master Nationals, you have North Americans. So I was going to hit Universe first. Over the past 4 years, I've had my best luck at Universe. But then part of me wants to be like, yeah, but I could have a longer off season and time and whatever to grow if I just did North Americans. Maybe I just do North Americans and see where I stand, and then, you know, if I've made the progress I think, maybe roll on to nationals